Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. My name is Hamdiwi Yanto Ramadhani. I'm an English literature major from Bina Darma University. I'm here to discuss about oppression towards the marginal society, Patricia Mccormick's novel Salt by Mary Julia Pardede. Why is this topic? Introduction. You can delete Patricia Mccormick's compelling novel Salt. The narrative unfolds against the backdrop of a stark reality that exposes the harsh experience of individuals from marginal society. The story revolves around Lakshmi, a young Nepali girl who becomes a victim of human trafficking, serving as a pregnant lens drug which leaders gain insight into the oppression faced by those on the fringes of society. In this exploration, we delve into the pervasive depths of oppression, exploitation, and resilience that permeates the novel, shedding light on the profound societal issues it addresses. Is light when you're done editing the presentation. As we embark on this analysis, it is crucial to acknowledge the skill, craftsmanship of Patricia McCormick and her ability to craft a narrative that transcends the boundaries of fiction, exposing the stark realities of human traffic in our examination, which seeks to unravel the layers of oppression and discrimination depicted in Salt. Bring next. Research question. Number one, how does the novel portray the expressions of marginalized individuals? This research question aimed to explore how Patricia McCormick's novel Salt depicts the lives and struggle of marginalized individuals. It will analyze the portrayal of their oppression, challenge, and resilience in the face of adversity. Number two, what societal factors can contribute to the oppression of marginalized groups? This research question aims to investigate the underlying societal factors that perpetuate the oppression of marginal groups in the novel. It will analyze the role of poverty, gender inequality, cultural norms, and systemic injustice in contributing to their marginalization. Number three, how do the marginals characters navigate and resist their oppression? This research question aims to explore the triggers employed by marginals characters in Patricia McCormick's novel to navigate and resist their oppression. It will analyze their acts of resilience, agency, and empowerment in the face of societal constraints. Next, hypothesis. Number one, economic injustice as a driver of oppression. Hypothesis, the novel portrays economic disparities and as a significant factor contributing to the oppression of the marginalized society. The characters' economic vulnerability expose them to exploiting and human trafficking. Number two, gender inequality and exploitation. Hypothesis Patricia McCormick highlight gender-based oppression as a perspective them insult. The novel might illustrate how societal norms and expectation contribute to the exploitation of young girls like me, reflecting broader issues of gender inequality. Number three, cultural and social stigma. The narrative might explore how cultural and social norms perpetuate oppression in the marginalized society, stigmas associated with poverty, caste, Our ethnicity might play a significant role in shaping the character's experience. Lack of legal protection and justice. The novel might suggest that the absence of legal safeguard and justice system for the marginals allows for the continued oppression. The characters might face challenge in seeking legal recourse or protection against exploitation, psychological impact of oppression. MC Comics were wide delves into the psychological toll of oppression on individual within the marginal society. The novel might explore themes of trauma, resilience, and the lasting effects of systemic injustice on the character's mental well-being. Role of education in breaking the cycle. Hypothesis sought my purpose that education serves and powerful tool in breaking the cycle of oppression. Characters will gain access to education my experience as if in their circumstance, highlighting the transformative potential of knowledge, globalization, and exploitation. Hypothesis: the novel might touch even the role globalization, globalization in perpetuating of cooperation within marginal societies. Economic forces and transnational network might be depicted as contributing to the vulnerability of individuals like me. Okay, next. Theory limitation. While exploring the theme of oppression towards the marginal society in Patricia, MC Cormick's novel thought in it is essential to acknowledge potential limitation in applying certain theories or perspectives to the analysis. Here are some consideration. Gender oppression writes me. As young girls faces gender-based oppression in her society, women and girls and often marginals and treat and commodities like me vulnerability stems from the default ingrained patriarchal norms that devalue women leading to her commodification. Number two, economic oppression. Poverty plays a significant role in the exploitation of individual likes me. Economic deprivation leaves families disparate, making them susceptible to traffickers who promise a better life or employment opportunity. The economic oppression faced by likes me familiar contributing to her tragic situation. While exploring cultural sensitive cultural sensitivity and context limitation, the novel is set in in Nepal and intre, interpretation of oppression might be influenced by cultural nuance and local context. Applying Western concentric theories without sensitivity to the specific cultural and societal dynamics of Nepal might lead to a limiting understanding. Singular perspective on gender limitation, while the novel undoubtedly undoubtedly address gender-based oppression, it might not fully capture the diverse experience of individuals within the marginal society. The narrative might present a singular perspective on gender potential, overlooking overlooking intersectionality and variation in operation expressed by different groups, overlooking agency and resistance limitation focusing overlooking against and resistance. Limitation focusing solely on the operation. My overlook is stance of agency and resistance displayed by characters in the novel. An exclusive emphasis on victimization may neglect the characters' capacity to challenge and confirm their circumvention enduring and holistic analysis. Next, method. Human trafficking. The central themes of the novel revolves around human trafficking. Lakshmi is so into prostitution by her stepfather, and this act reflects the ruthless exploitation and commodification of vulnerable individuals. The trafficking industry preys on the economic vulnerability of marginalized communities, perpetuating perpetuating a cycle of oppression. Number two, this description and false promise. Lakshmi is rolled into the trafficking schemes under false promise of a better life and job opportunities. These descriptive practices are common in human trafficking as traffickers exploit in desperation and lack of awareness among the marginalized population. Next, finding operation, economic vulnerability as a driving factors, the novel underscores the role of economic vulnerability in perpetuating oppression. Lakshmi is impoverished background and her family financial struggles make them susceptible to the false promise of traffickers. Economic factors drive the decision to sell Lakshmi into prostitution, highlighting the systemic issues that contribute to exploitation. Descriptive practice in human trafficking. Finding reveal the descriptive methods employed by traffickers to recruit victims. Lakshmi is lured with promise of a better lives and job opportunities in the city only to find herself wrapped in a brothel. This deceitful recruitment process highlights the manipulative tactic used to exploit the marginals. Next, in conclusion, Patricia Mccormick's novel sheds light on the harsh reality of oppression faced by the marginal society. Drug. The story of Lakshmi, a young Nepali girl who is trafficked into the sex trade. The novel explores the themes of human trafficking, gender inequality, and the exploitation of vulnerable individuals. One, the key points discussed in this presentation include the prevalence of human trafficking and it is devastating impact of individuals and communities. The role of gender inequality in perpetuating oppression and exploitation. Three, the importance of raising awareness and taking action to combat oppression and support marginalized communities. It is crucial that we continue to raise awareness about these issue and work towards creating a more just and equitable society. By understanding the experience of the marginals and employing their voice, we can contribute to meaningful change and make a difference in the life of those affected by oppression. For the recommendation novel, Help the Sky, turning oppression into opportunity for young women worldwide by Nicholas de Christophe and Shirley Wirudun. This nonfiction book delves into various forms of oppression faced by women worldwide, including human trafficking and sexual exploitation. It combines personal narratives with global analysis, advocating for empowering women and addressing systemic issues. A work across the zone by Corban Addition. Corban Addition novel also focus of human trafficking, particular the trafficking of young girls. The story takes place in India and the United States, shedding light on the global nature of the issue. It explores the challenge faced by survivors and the importance of international cooperation. Okay, thank you for attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.